Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to take a look at how you can create this gallery inside of Bubble using Flexbox. So let's get started. So let's head over to the Bubble editor, and this is the kind of layout that we'll be recreating. So now let's go ahead and create a new page. We're going to name it as a gallery uh, underscore square, something simple. So I'm going to click on create. So currently we have this a blank page, and when we have double clicked on it, we have this option called upgrade responsive beta. So basically Flexbox is adaptable and it is flexible enough to adapt itself to any screen that you are currently on. So that is very cool. So now let's go ahead and double click on it and rename this to gallery, which is quite simple and straightforward. And so let's go ahead to layout, and currently it is on fixed. So now we want a column. So you can click on column, and I'm going to set the width to 1280 and the height to 1000 for now. All right, so that is quite uh, good. So our page is created. So the next thing that we want in creating the repeating group gallery is a repeating group. So let's go ahead and drop in a repeating group, and it's right here. So let's go ahead and rename this as well. And now I'm going to select the type of content to a gallery which I created earlier, and the type of data source is pictures, and that's what I've selected. Search for gallery. Okay. um so yeah, so now I'm going to uncheck this, and I'm going to change the pixel to 100%, and the same for this, and this will be staying as pixel itself, but I'll be changing the width of it to 300, which is pretty good. And the layout, which I'll be fixing it to column, changing it to column, as you can see, and I'm going to center align it, which is good. And that's why it is center aligned. So now I'm going to just uncheck this, which is make this element fixed width. We are going to be assigning certain values to it. So the min width of this will be 300, and the max width of the page is 1280. So that will be the max width of this repeating group, and I'm going to set the min height to 300 as well, for it to have the square uh, format that we see here. And I'm going to give margins to it so that it has space on all four sides of the image, which is 50, 50, 50, and 50. Okay. Sorry, the repeating group, not the image. Okay, so now we have sorted out the repeating group gallery. So now we can go ahead and click on image and drop it inside of the repeating group. And I'm going to rename this as photo. And the dynamic image of it will be quite straightforward. Insert dynamic image, current cells, gallery, photo. So yeah, so that is quite straightforward. So now going into the layout, I'm going to just untick this, setting this as a center line. And now I'm going to reassign the value to 280, and the min height of it will be 300. So now we will be assigning values for around this particular image, and the value, it can be anything that you prefer. Let's go ahead and assign 20 to all four sides. And yeah, so let's go ahead and reveal an elements tree, and this looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and preview it. Okay, it looks quite good, and you can see slight uh, dividers, the lines between each image. So let's go ahead and remove that particular style. So just remove that, remove the separator, and let's go ahead and refresh it. And that looks good. So let's go ahead and do some styling to the image. And this is uh, for fun. So let's not do it independently. And roundness to 5, that will look good. Okay, so let's refresh this as well. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so now let's go ahead and right click, inspect, and we are currently in the desktop view, which is quite nice. Tablet view, this is the mobile view. Let's go towards the narrowest of all. It has equal amount of space on either side, which is nice, and all the images nice and center aligned, and that looks pretty good. And this is very nice. Okay, so there you go. So this is how you create a really nice uh, gallery using Flexbox inside of Bubble. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.